Hey everybody, welcome back and thank you for watching as always. Going to talk about smart casual as a dress code today. Somebody suggested this in the comments, so thank you so much for the suggestion because I thought it was such a good idea. I feel like nowadays smart casual is the dress code presented with most often and it's applicable to so many types of events. For me personally, it really encapsulates my personal style as well, in the fact that I'm always thinking about how to smarten up some things that are a very casual combination. I find it super chic, really minimal and just effortless. That's the kind of vibes that I always want from a smart casual outfit. So I thought I'm going to talk through 5 looks today. They're going to be a bit varied. A lot of them are going to be with pieces that you've seen me wear loads of times before, not lots of new things here, because I'm really hoping that these are items that you have something similar to or the equivalent of in your wardrobe already. So not necessarily loads of outfits here where you're going to have to go out and buy something, but quite really simple basic pieces in your wardrobe that you can use to create really chic outfits basically. So hopefully you guys won't have to do shopping to recreate these looks as well, which that's what I'm hoping for anyway for you lot. So yeah, going to do 5 looks as I said, and what else do I want to say? Super chic, minimal, yeah, those are the vibes that I always like to go for. Also not necessarily, I think sometimes with smart casual the temptation can be to just be like jeans and a blouse with heels. I mean, I love that look so much, but to try and do more here than just put a pair of heels on with an outfit. So for instance, the first outfit I've got has some flats on. This is actually one of the only new pieces that I've got in this video, which is this dress. It's from Untitled Stories, and it's just like a cami dress with a button down at the front. I got this, I'm going to show you another outfit with this actually. I'll pop a cutaway in here because I feel like this is going to look really good with a turtleneck under it and some black ankle boots for a slightly more autumnal one. But I wanted to include this here because we still have a few warm days left until autumn and winter really begin. So just basically a little black dress with the ultimate smart casual piece, the ultimate wardrobe piece, the long line blazer. You guys know that I'm obsessed. I think it's no surprise that this is going to be featured in this. For everything, you can just, this is my Stella McCartney one, which is my pride and joy, but generally a long line blazer, if you don't have one, go and get one, you won't regret it. You can wear them with everything. They just make something feel more masculine, and that mix between feminine and masculine is always super sexy. Something I like to do, I haven't done it here with this outfit, when I wear my long line blazers, is match the hemline up with the dress that you've got on, because from the back it's super sexy because it doesn't look like you've got a dress on underneath, and I really like that look. I think it looks really great. Understatedly sexy basically. And then for shoes, I've got these insane flats from Dune. These are part of the last Testing Basics. As I said, you don't have to wear heels to do smart casual. These have a lot of glitz, a lot of glam going on, and again, I like it with the masculine blazer, that mix, which as I said, I think has an understated sexiness and coolness to it. So flats are great, especially like in London. I tend to walk to most places that I'm going to, so I'm not like tottering down the street in high heels. I need me some fancy flats, and these are perfect. Okay, this one is super minimal and possibly my favourite of all the outfits that I'm going to show you here, because this is the kind of outfit that if I go out and see someone wearing something like this, I instantly wish that I was wearing something like this, and wearing something that's this simple but just looks so effortlessly good. And it's just a white shirt and jeans. Now I think it's all in the fit of things for this. So these jeans, you guys may know, especially if you've been watching for a long time, I have a pair of dark denim straight leg Levi vintage 501s. I've had them for years and wear them all the time. These are from Weekday, and they're the closest I've ever found to replicating those 501s. Great denim. These are really good. I've washed them a couple of times as well. I've had them for a few weeks now, and they're fab. So I think the straight leg in this just makes it way more interesting. The dark wash is really important for keeping things slightly smarter as well. But these fit really well over the bum. Small details like that just really pull everything together. And then a crisp cotton shirt. Oh my god, I nearly fell over then. This one's from Untitled Stories, and I've got it unbuttoned quite low. If you are quite flat-chested, then I would go for it, really unbutton it low. Wear a nice lace bra underneath, so it doesn't really matter if you flash it a little bit. I think that looks so cool. The oversize of this is just perfect. I really love it. If anything, I would wish it would have a stiffer collar, just think that would add a whole other dimension to it. Having a beautiful high stiff collar would look gorgeous with this, but I love this shirt a lot. For shoes, the most simple and classic. These are really old. I've had these for years and years and years now. They're just some nude pumps from Louboutin. You don't need the red sole, just a nude pump. There's something about a dark wash denim and a nude pump that looks so cool and so effortless. These also, when they cut your ankle off at that certain point, it's nice to wear a nude shoe to lengthen the leg again. And then a really simple and gorgeous bag. This is my Roksanda one. Any small bag I think would work, but it's nice to have some interesting hardware because it makes things more evening appropriate. So this is just, I know this is so simple and it's essentially like jeans and shirt but with heels on, but it's just all of the detailing. I've also added some jewellery for this. Both pieces, this ring and this necklace, are both from Astley Clark. I did a blog post with them recently actually, and I have a discount code for 15% off. I'll pop the information in the description box if you're a fan of these pieces. But just minimal jewellery that keeps in with the understated vibe but adds a little bit of something. You could totally add a red lip with this as well. This is just my ideal smart casual look. This is the kind of thing that I feel the most confident in, and sexy despite it actually not being that sexy at all. There's just something about it that makes me feel really good. So this was look number 2. Okay, so something a little more statement this time. Who remembers this Rixo skirt? I bought this back in May maybe, and this to me represents an item that I'm sure most of you have an equivalent of in your wardrobe. Something that you really fell in love with, you partly fell in love with it because it was such a statement, because it was so like, oh my god, wow. That you may have spent quite a bit of money on. This was quite expensive, this skirt. I can't remember how much it was, but it's definitely over £100. But an item that you then find quite hard to wear because of that oh my god wow factor. You know, I'm not nipping to Sainsbury's in this skirt, am I, basically? So this for me is a piece that whenever I get an opportunity to wear it, I'm going to want to wear it because I've spent a lot of money on it. And the reason I allowed myself to spend that money on it is because I love it so much. It's an amazing skirt. So this is one of those pieces that I wear not regularly but will wear for many years basically, if that makes sense. Because I'll wear it whenever I can, and you know, that, as I just said, that's not nipping to the local supermarket. So I always style this in a similar way, sometimes with a white shirt, sometimes with a black bodysuit, but for this time, because something a bit more transitional, gone with a white t-shirt. This is my Under the Stories white t-shirt that I love. Maje leather jacket. Just the length of this is important. I think it looks really flattering. The crop then with how this skims over the bum and over the waist. And then some 2-strap sandals. These are my Saint Laurent ones. Could easily switch this out for even like Gucci loafers, or some boots, some heeled black boots for the winter when it's not quite open toe sandal weather. But yeah, this is definitely a bit more of a statement. I would so wear this for going out for a fancy dinner or going out for drinks with some of the girls or something like that. And as I said, I kind of love this skirt so much, but my god, it's not easy to wear, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's one heck of a statement, but perfect for some smart casual stuff. You may choose to not believe me when I say that I ironed this shirt, and that would be completely fair. I just ironed it like 10 minutes ago and then accidentally dropped it on the floor and accidentally left it there, and now it's a crinkled mess again. Anyway, can we just ignore the crinkles? I'm not up for ironing it again. So this one is like ultimate unflattering vibes. I feel like I keep saying it, but I'm into sort of a sexiness that comes from not necessarily like skin tight things or flashing loads of cleavage or having something really short on, but just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just what I personally find looks really sexy. Is something that's slightly oversized, effortless, and hints at certain revealing aspects without necessarily showing too much. So this, for instance, with the buttons undone really low, as I said again, I'd go even lower with this and just flash a bit of bra. I think that looks really cool. And these pants are so unflattering, but then they really cinch the waist in, especially when teamed with a belt. Sorry, the shirt's a silk shirt from Massimo Dutti, had it for ages. Silk is just a great fabric for evenings, obviously it just oozes a luxury. And then the trousers are from Weekday, super unflattering, but as I said, really cinch you in at the waist, which I really like. And they're like a cool cropped length. I just really like them, I think they're really nice. Belt Under the Stories, and I've gone for some nude courts again. These ones are from Gianvito Rossi. Again, I've had these for absolutely years. They're beautiful and look amazing on the foot, but they're like walking just in a vice. They're so comfortable. Well, actually, no, in terms of this style of shoe, they're one of the more comfortable options, but they're still, I'm not going for a run in these anytime soon. But yeah, I like the sort of oversize of this. I like, as I said, the luxurious aspect of having silk on. And then just the belt to tie everything together. This is definitely something that you could wear into an office as well, but would look great to go out for dinner, all the usual sort of things, an event and stuff like that. I also would so wear this in the day and just switch it out for some Vans or some loafers and a leather bike jacket. Then I think you've got a really cool outfit there as well. So outfit number 4, on to the last one now. So for this outfit, I'm interested to hear what you guys think, because this to me is definitely erring more on the side of casual than smart, because this is the kind of combination that I would wear on a day-to-day basis. But as I said at the beginning, I do always factor in an element of smartness into my daily style. But I would totally wear this to go to the supermarket and then run some errands or whatever, like just normal day-to-day stuff. But equally, I don't think this would look out of place if you went to quite a nice restaurant for dinner, if you went out for drinks in an evening. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys think of this kind of thing. This is the sort of outfit that, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you see this on an almost daily basis at the moment, because it's a very me typical combination. Part of the reason I want to mention it is because I'm getting back into skinnier and skinnier jeans. These are still a straight leg, they're the BDG Axle ones, but they are a much skinnier fit than some of the other ones I've been wearing. I think there's quite a nice element, especially black skinnies for evening-y outfits as well, if you want to wear denim in the evening. Again, a low cut blouse, a little bit predictable here. This one's my End of the Stories one. Beloved Jigsaw long line blazer. As I said at the beginning, a long line blazer is just the ultimate piece for me, and so a black one is even more versatile than a checked one like the one I had on earlier. And then some slip-on shoes, again, perfect transitional shoe. These are by Rochas, these ones. They're some of my favourites. But I would also wear like a closed back loafer with something like this if it was a bit rainier, heeled boot in the winter, that kind of a thing. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about this. Do you think this is not too smart, but smarter than most of you would go for a day-to-day outfit if you were just popping out, doing general day-to-day bits and bobs? Because for me this is like really normal day-to-day stuff, but it is also pretty smart, and I also would gladly wear it to a bar as well. So it kind of transitions throughout the whole entire day. I know I said I was going to do 5 outfits, I just thought of one more that I really want to share, and then that is definitely going to be the last one. So finally, and very quickly, I almost forgot to include some statement trousers in this video, and I love a wide leg statement trouser. These are from Paul Smith. For this kind of a style of pant, I honestly do think the investment is worth it. If you find a pair that fit you amazingly, these fit me like a dream. And they're so classic and just look so good with the most simple combinations, like these with a white shirt. I'm tall enough to wear these with flats, so even with a white t-shirt and some loafers or something looks really cool. But for now I've just got on this knit cami top from Topshop, my Aquazzura Wild Thing sandals, and yeah, I quickly wanted to mention these because I think it's sometimes a nice different option to getting your legs out, or wearing a dress just generally, even if it was a longer dress, for something that is kind of smarter than maybe, you know, just going out for drinks or whatever. So just wanted to very quickly mention these. I love these trousers as well. I've had them for quite a while now, and I've worn them a surprising amount to say how, like, whoa, they are. They're kind of more wearable than you would think. Anyway, that's everything from me for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much to the person who suggested this video idea. I always love reading through your ideas and suggestions, so if you have anything you really want to see, then do always let me know. And I always do my best to take them on board and create something that you guys want to see, basically. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.